I want to know, is the poker dream still alive? Can it be done? Can it be done? Can it be done? I think so, and I'm going to prove it to you. Check out this video and I'll tell you all about my journey that I'm going to take. Welcome everyone to my very first vlog. With welcome, I obviously mean the 2.5 people that I convinced to watch this video. But my name is Wes, I am from the Netherlands, I am 32 years old, I got a great life, a cool profession, I got an amazing girlfriend and a great group of friends. But I also have this urge, this dream inside me. And the dream that I have is, can I become a professional poker player? Although I have everything together, there's still something inside me that says, can you still achieve this in 2023 and beyond while you still have a full-time job, while you have other stuff going on in your life? Is it possible to dedicate time to this and start to become better and to become a profitable poker player? I fell in love with poker back in, I think it was 2006, 2007. I was 16, 17 at the time, and I started playing my first game with friends, and I just simply fell in love with the game. So, as any teenager does, when they're very, very obsessed with anything, they just dive deep in and don't do anything else. So that's what I did for a long time. I just started playing a lot of poker, started to try to become better with some basic strategy. I was actually able to become a profitable player. And although I never won as much money as I wanted to, or never really made the jump to become a professional poker player, I did make some profit and I was satisfied. But after all those years, I still wonder, what if I gave it more dedication? What if I gave it more time? What if I really tried? What if I really studied, which I wasn't really a big fan of? And so that's why I'm starting this vlog. I'm going to take you guys with me on this journey to become a, first of all, better poker player, and then hopefully a profitable poker player. And maybe someday, one day in the long horizon, I can make the jump to become a professional poker player. So this vlog is here to help to keep me accountable, to document my journey, and to share my thoughts with you guys along the way. I hope you will enjoy it. Let me give you a little bit more insight to what I'm planning to do in the upcoming months, and then on the longer horizon of things. And then, that's basically it. First off, this vlogging thing is very new to me, and I'm really trying it out, seeing how it works. I have, well, I won't say zero editing skills, but I don't have a lot of editing skills. So it's completely new to me. It's a new skill that I want to learn. So that's why I think it's also going to be cool to do this vlog. But I'm going to try and experiment. I'm going to try and put episodes out there. I'm going to try and make it better each and every time. Now, obviously the vlogging thing is there, but my main priority should be trying to become a better poker player. So I started last year again after, well, playing on and off. I think I quitted poker, playing it full time when I was 19 or 20. Started my own company back then in a completely different industry, in the fitness industry. And after a few years, I started playing again a little bit, then had a little bit of a pause, then started playing again, never really took it serious again, up until about, I would say, 6 months ago. And 6 months ago, I dove straight in. Now, it's much, much harder these days to become good at poker, quote unquote, than it was back then. Back in 2006, 7, if you had any sort of basic strategy, you could probably become a profitable poker player. Nowadays, there's a lot more tools, there's a lot more strategy, there's a lot more players that have some basic strategy, and it's just a lot tougher than it used to be. So now I study a lot, and I actually enjoy the study process. I study with these things called solvers. I will explain them probably in a future episode, but it basically helps you to develop a theory and then see where you can make up for making better plays, or you can exploit your opponents. But More importantly than that, I also watched a bunch of videos again to get back into things. I even hired a coach. Shout out to Tom from GTO Wizard that helped me a lot understanding the basics of game theoretical optimal play. But now it's the time to take it a step further, and I really want to see where I can end up. So in the upcoming year, I deposited a little bit of money a few months ago. I built that up a little bit online, and so I'm going to play cash games online on the lower limits. I'm currently playing with a $700 bankroll, and I play 10 cents, 25 cents blinds. I'm trying to build that up and start to play towards 25 cent, 50 cent blinds, and then at some point, hopefully the $1 blinds and beyond. But the goal for this year is to see if we can grind our way up with playing online poker to the levels of $1 and $2 blinds. So 200 NL for those people that play a lot of online poker. But one of the cool things for me is definitely trying to play live poker as well. I love playing live poker. I love talking to people. I think the fields are a lot softer, so it is actually a little bit easier to profit there. It's also more fun because, well, you can develop more reads on people, you can develop tells on people. I just like the atmosphere of the casino, so I'm also going to play a bunch of live poker. Now, last year I started with about 2,000 euros, and I built that up to around 3,000 euros and a little bit. This year, I'm going to try and build that up even further. So I'm going to try and play a bunch of cash games. My local casino here in Amsterdam offers some 5-5 games, and those 5-5 games are not soft. There's a lot of regulars, but there's definitely a lot of room to start making a little bit of money. So that's what I'm going to try and do. There's also a lower limit with 2 euros and 2 euros blinds. However, the fields are a little bit crazy there. The rake is pretty high, so I'm going to try and skip those. But I'm going to play that 5-5. Hopefully I can build that up to playing some 5-10 at some point. But I'm also going to do a bunch of trips. I am going to Las Vegas in April. With my mom. It's her lifelong dream to see the Grand Canyon. So I'm going to take her there, and we're going to definitely play some poker. I learned it from her, and she truly enjoys the game as well. So we'll definitely play some poker along the way. But not only that, I'm going to try and see if I can make it back out to Vegas maybe one more time, or at least out to the States one more time. I also got to go there for work, so it might be a nice opportunity. And there's a bunch of different tournament series that are pretty big here in the Netherlands, but also in Europe. So we're going to try and hit those as well. So that's the goal for this year. The goal for this year is to see if I can become a better player, to build my bankroll both online and live. And the only way to do that is to dedicate a lot of time studying. So I want to develop a routine, studying with the solver daily, trying to input some hands, trying to see what I can learn, but also maybe hire a new coach and try and get better. And I think also trying to share some hands in these vlogs to see if I can develop my thoughts, and maybe you guys can give me some feedback as well if you're interested in that. So that's a little bit about the dream that I have, how I'm going to build that. Now, where I go beyond this year, I have no clue. Obviously, at some point, I think it would be super cool to see if I can grind out poker for a living, but I have a very long horizon. So I think it's going to take a very, very long time to get there, possibly even longer than 10 years. That's what I put my eyes on. And that is mainly because, well, it's tougher than it used to be, but also I have a full-time job. I have other things on the side that I'm responsible of. And so I want to make sure that I do those things, but I also want to see, is it still possible? So I'm going to try and do both, but I expect that there's going to be a long horizon. Now, from here, what can you expect? Well, I'm going to try and do more of these vlogs. I'm going to try and show you what I'm doing, where I'm going. If I visit any live venues, I'm going to take you guys there. If I play some interesting hands, I'm going to show you those. So those are just some things that I'm going to put in the vlog. Please, if you like this video, like it. If you want to subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing. Then I can move from 3 to at least 4 or more subscribers. That would make me really happy. And please leave a comment with some feedback, with some thoughts about this very first video. I'm going to try and make every single video at least a little bit better. I don't think I will be Mr. Beast pretty soon, but I am dedicated to make this vlog better, and with a Christmas gift like this painting in the back that you guys see, I kind of have to. I got to put my money where my mouth is, and that's what I'm going to try and do. So please help me to improve this vlog, help me to improve my channel. Leave feedback, leave a comment, and I would love to hear what you guys think. So I think that rounds up the first vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you had some fun along the way, and you're ready for this ride that is going to be my poker journey, or my second poker journey, so to say. And happy to have you guys here. See you at the tables. Happy grinding.